I'm Chris Fox.
And I'm Nick Gollner.
And this
is Making Chips. We're a part of this rare breed of manufacturers who thinks a lot about marketing. It's not the typical manufacturing leader that does that. And I think it's part of our job at Making Chips to help the manufacturing leader understand things that might not be commonplace. So one way that we'll do that is we're going to start drawing parallels between marketing concepts and things that everybody understands in this industry. And one thing everyone understands is parallelism.
So one of the things that doesn't come natural to most manufacturers, is marketing. And one of the things that will make a manufacturer who doesn't know marketing roll their eyes the hardest is to mention branding.
So when we talk about branding, one way to think about it is think of your brand as a character, a common character that we all understand. Someone like Batman or James Bond. There's certain standards to that character.
They all have different voices. So each actor that played this iconic character had a voice. And Robert Rose from the Content Marketing Institute had a podcast recently where he covers this type of idea. He talks about Sherlock Holmes and how many actors did he say played Sherlock Holmes?
I think there was like over 10 of them.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, and they all bring their own aspect to that character. Even a female playing what we typically know as the male Sherlock Holmes. It changes the voice, but it doesn't change the brand.
And so when we think about standardizing your brand, that's important. We were at Haas today. They had their logo on everything. It was always the same logo. It was always the same red.
Precise colors.
Yeah, there's very many things about Haas that are consistent no matter where you see their brand. And that's important.
So a key takeaway with this is the fact that every brand should have a brand standard. There should be a very clear, laid out aspect to what a brand is, especially manufacturing brands, because, well, it's kind of hard to define yourself in a market that's so broad and so big, yet there's so many companies that are all competing for the same space. It's important to have brand. But what's more important is to give voice to the people within your brand. So while we were at Haas, we got a tour from one of the voices of their brand, Mark Terryberry. So if you're not familiar, Robert Rose is, kind of the head of the Content Marketing Institute. This is his concept. This is his idea, and really we got to give him a decent hat tip because that's where it comes from.
Thanks, Robert. So here's what you need to take away from this: when it comes to your brand standards, you want to be pretty consistent. You want to be very consistent. You don't want your logo to change. You don't want your color to change, unless you're going through a rebrand. But you don't want to do that very often. But the way your voice plays out, the different people who are speaking on behalf of that brand, you can be a little bit more loose with it.
So if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, because, well, there's a lot more of manufacturing and marketing to come. And, well, chips as well, because
if you're not making chips, you're not making money.
You're not making money. I'm Chris Fox.
And I'm Nick Gollner.
And this.
Oh, I got you.
George Clooney.
I don't think he was a good Batman.
He wasn't. And then he put nipples on the suit.
Don't be Robin. Don't be like Jason and be Robin to Jim's Batman.